This video demonstrates the features of the software product named Green Pocketbook by ViridisChem and how it can be used to measure the toxicity impact of chemicals and mixtures of chemicals. Green Pocketbook is a web-based tool hosted on a cloud platform and offered through a yearly subscription. It is supported by the company proprietary most comprehensive toxicity database available in the market, where the data was collected and curated for over 100 public, government, academic, and private sources, and reputed QSAR models were used to estimate the data gaps. You can search for any chemicals by simply typing its name, CAS number, or by drawing its structure. And you can compare up to 5 chemicals to select better alternatives. It offers over 45 different physical and toxicological properties through different tab views, and based on these properties, measures the toxicity scores. When you hover over the property name, it describes what it means, and when you hover over the value, it describes the source of the data. Lists all regulatory lists that the chemical is referenced in. It shows the GHS and NFPA classifications pictorially, and when you click for more details, there is more information shown on the hazards, warnings, and precautions. You can customize the properties view by selecting which properties are relevant to show. On the Toxicology tab, it shows properties from bioaccumulation factors to ozone concentration. Based on these properties and 44 different endpoints, defined by the United Nations, EPA, and REACH guidelines, it measures the ecological, health, and safety toxicity scores using our proprietary algorithms. The scores are normalized from 0 to 4 and shown graphically on the right. Clicking the graph, all 44 endpoints are shown so that you can clearly see which endpoint toxicity is contributing to the higher and lower scores. The product also offers some powerful features that no other product offers. Let us see how powerful advanced search can be used. Let us look at the plasticizer DEHP, commonly used by consumer companies. As you can see, it is listed under a number of regulatory lists and is carcinogenic, genotoxic, and reprotoxic. It also has some ecological toxicity issues. Let's see if we can compare with other plasticizers. Although it fares better in some areas, it has a higher carcinogen value, as we can see here. Let us assume that your project requires an ester, a boiling point greater than 300 Celsius, water solubility greater than 0.3, and you want to avoid these health issues. So let's try to do that within the advanced compare. So we are going to enter in functional groups. We are going to search for boiling point. We are going to search for water solubility. And we want to avoid these health factors. Let's pick the first result. As you can see, you can search for a greener chemical based on your project's specific requirements. Let's now show how you can measure the toxicity of a new or postulated molecule. Let us assume the Tylenol molecule is a new molecule. So search by structure. Now let's see what happens if we may replace the methyl group to a hydroxyl group. Using the new molecule search. So we're going to take Tylenol and we're going to change this methyl group at the end to a hydroxyl. As you can see, the search is now running. And this is not going across the network. This is running locally within your company's firewall. And this is running the estimations on the fly. As you can see, the toxicity footprint of the modified molecule is much higher. We can also integrate this product with your lab inventory system and effectively will able to identify where all your fire hazards, health and safety hazards are, and help you to isolate them to avoid and mitigate lab emergencies. As you can see, this chemical analyzer called Green Pocketbook is very powerful in measuring toxicity of chemicals and simple mixtures. But to measure the toxicity of formulations or mixtures, you need to take into account the percentage concentration of chemicals in the mixture, the environmental factors surrounding the formulation use, and reactivity among chemicals, mixtures, and formulations. To address this, we are building another product named Material Dashboard that can be used by all parties involved within the supply chain to submit toxicity reports of mixtures and to access the reports. The Material Dashboard is a platform somewhat similar to the blockchain platform being used within the financial sector, to be used by all players within the consumer industry supply chain to securely exchange and compare information of available mixtures and formulations. Suppliers can input their detailed content information securely. Based on the concentration and toxicity of chemicals and the interaction among them, a detailed report will be built without disclosing the ingredient details. Suppliers can then share these reports in various levels of details with manufacturers, retailers, or certifying agencies through role-based access levels. Hope you enjoyed the demo. Please contact us at support@ViridisChem.com or go to our website www.ViridisChem.com for more details.